Alright, next, once we have our circles drawn, we're going to use the extrude tool, and we're going to choose each circle, the smallest of the circles, the inside part. But this time, I'm going to choose 2 inches, and I'm also going to change the direction. So I want them to go up 2 inches. So when I hit the check mark, it should actually cut out like a cylinder shape 2 inches inside of the Lego. It looks something like that.
This is starting to look a lot like a Lego.
That's good, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
So let me back up real quick. One more time, I used the extrude tool, and then I chose each individual piece first before I made any adjustments. Then I can choose how far I wanted extruded, which was 2 inches. And then I chose direction 2 so that it would cut up inside the block. And hit the check mark, and that's where we should be at. Okay? We got 2 more pieces to go over on this. Next, we're going to learn how to use the shell. So it's under the modify section right here. It's called shell. So when you use shell, we're going to have to pick one of the faces, and we're going to pick the bottom. So I just click on the face down here, and you'll see that and then I want to choose 0.125 for the size and hit the check mark. And what that does, so it actually will take out all this, the same shape as the face, but it leaves all the other shapes there. So it kind of like, well, exactly what the word is, it shells out. Okay. So you should get something that looks like that. So I'll do that again too. With the shelf tool, I chose the bottom face. That's the face I want removed. And then I chose 0.125. That's the thickness. So what that means is from the edge, it's going to be 0.125 thick walls all the way around and around the circles, everything. And we end up with something like that. Yes. Yes. I've never tried to do a Lego, but we could try it just to see what it comes out like. This is kind of big though. I'd have to make it smaller because this is like 8-inch Lego. So one thing's left. I went ahead and I used the home function to get to this. And the next thing is I want to color it. In this program, it's not so much as that you're just using color like the hatch tool in AutoCAD. We're actually going to have to choose what type of material this is made out of. And so what I'm going to do is, if you look up at the top of the screen, there's like a color wheel right here. So there's a little round color wheel that we're going to use. Okay. When we click on that, eventually we'll open up the dialog box. Okay, and it's called, so this is your material library. Right now we have the default appearance. Okay. But what you have to do is you have to pick your materials and your colors first. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go down to, I don't know, I think I want this one yellow. So here's smooth yellow. What I have to do first is double click it. And then you'll see, I'm sorry that my computer is really slow. You guys can choose your own colors, okay? But now that you can click on this little arrow, or you can drag it up here, or you can double click it. But your material colors have to be up here in this top part. You can't just pick from down here and move it over. But now that I have it up here, I can click on it, and then I can click on what parts. So actually, could color different parts of this Lego. So let's see if my computer can handle this. All right. So you see right there, I only clicked that one side. I could make them multiple colors, or I can just zoom out and I could highlight the whole piece. I don't know why my computer's not cooperating today. And it should have everything colored there. Right, and then one other cool thing, if you just want to see what it might look like for reals, is if you go up to the tab that says View, and then you can change the visual style. And what I did is I clicked on it and I made it real. I chose realistic, and this is what it got. So it looks more realistic. And up here where it says generic, I could change what type of material it is. So we could make this like some type of plastic. Polypropylene is what the type of plastic we use. But we could make it metal if we wanted to. How about steel? Or how about titanium? Yeah, doesn't matter. So just color it how you want. Make sure that it has the finished look. Okay? And then what you're going to have to do is, I want you to, of course, save your work. But you're going to need to make a couple of PDF files so that you can turn this in later. We're not going to turn it in today, but so just take a PDF. So make it like this, where I can see the top of it. And then just drag this somehow like, kind of like this. And do another PDF. So you should have 2 PDFs. And it's just like AutoCAD. You go here to the eye on top. We're going to export as a PDF. So it's just like AutoCAD. Okay, so make sure you save those files. Again, I am not caught up in Canvas, so we don't have a place to turn them in yet, but I should get that done by tomorrow for you guys.